Yes guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. We are here on the F1 2020 game, and as you can see I have the default MYTEAM livery, default badge, default chassis, default engine and everything, because we are going to doing a little challenge here, an experiment. We are going to be playing the Last of Us challenge in the MYTEAM default car. So basically the MYTEAM default car is a car with no upgrades, so I haven't upgraded the car, so that should make the Last of Us challenge a bit more difficult. So without further ado, let's get into the Grand Prix. We're here in the headquarters and we're going to be doing this challenge in the Grand Prix because, well, the Canadian Grand Prix is one of my favorite tracks, the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I really like the chicanes. It's a really high speed track, and I think I'll be able to make a few overtakes through the chicanes. It might not be pretty. Most experienced of drivers haven't played the game in 3 weeks now, so my driving might be shaky, but as you can see there, we have rain coming up in the race, which is not ideal. I would like to do it conditions, but as you can see, we haven't made any up. As you can see, tree, fairly basic tree here, and worst team on the grid, actually the third worst team. Apparently there's no other way to be worse than Williams, and we can see that we are still in Canada. I've skipped straight to Canada just for this challenge, and we will be doing the challenge here in Canada. But the rain, of course, isn't ideal. I'm not looking forward to that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get onto the race weekend.
Real deal, and it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Albon, Ricciardo, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Norris, Gasly, Esteban Ocon and Kvyat, Grosjean, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi, Russell, Latifi, Ragunathan and Jones. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So in terms of strategy, it's gonna be a one-stop, of course, from softs to mediums, but there will be rain coming up, so I have to keep that in mind. With the rain in mind, I don't think we will be going to mediums. I think we'll go from soft to inters here. I am behind Ragunathan race, but let's get onto the challenge and hopefully overtake.
Okay, new season, and we're starting at the back. Let's see if we can do better in the race.
Well, we are planning to do better in this race. It's the Last of Us challenge, and with the rain coming, so let's see how we can do. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. Slow start here. They have called up away from me, but I'm gonna dive down the inside, and I have overtaken around about 5-6 cars out there. Now I'm going down out there outside. It's a great start for us now here. We have moved up to P15, so we have overtaking around like 6 cars. Now diving down the inside here, overtaking a few more cars up to P13. So good start. We are going to now dive down the inside of Norris here. He has pushed us wide just a bit. So within the first lap now, we have now moved up from P22 to P12. Now into the hairpin, we're gonna make a huge dive. We've lost an end plate, but we have overtaken 3 more cars. So a bit of a risk, but it is trading it for reward. And as you can see, this is a lower difficulty, so losing an end plate is too much of a burden. Now we just have to look, I think is Alex Albon in the Red Bull. Bottas now sets the fastest lap. We haven't, but that's probably because we've been fighting a bunch of guys throughout this race. But I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with the fastest lap because it is a lower difficulty. Catching up to Albon now into the second chicane of the lap. Trying to, nope, I think I'm gonna think better about that. Maybe we'll overtake these guys. But we are catching up into the hairpin itself, and we have made an overtake on Albon at the hairpin. I do think we're gonna be making quite a bit of overtakes through there. Now we're gonna be trying to catch up to Dani Ricciardo ahead of us into the final chicane. We're gonna make it work down the inside, maybe next time. But Albon has come back at us. We did go a bit slow through that chicane trying to overtake Dani Ricciardo, but let's skip on to we have found Dani Ricciardo on the back straight. I think we'll be able to get a move done on him into the final chicane down the inside. Yep, easy does it. I am being offered a strategy here, but that's probably because of our front wing. They want me to change it. No, because I'm setting faster laps. Pretty sure I don't need that. At the back of Leclerc now. I'm not sure if we can get him on the final chicane maybe. Let's see what we can do here. No, we can't. We're too far back. But we'll keep chasing him until we finally found him at the back straight. We have DRS open and we are going to try to dive down the final chicane. No, too far ahead. One for corner cutting, but that doesn't matter because we're very close to Charles Leclerc and we have overtaken him, and we're gonna dive down the inside of Perez and we have overtaken him as well. Sebastian Vettel is up next. Gonna try to catch him. As we skip ahead to when we catch Sebastian Vettel here at our favorite hairpin down the inside, and we have made the move work. Now we have no one but the podium places in front of us. Verstappen, Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas is in front of everyone else. So we're just gonna get our head down here and try to find Max Verstappen, which might not be too much of a difficulty as we skip ahead to when we find Max Verstappen at our favorite little old hairpin. We've dived down the inside, made contact with Hamilton in the process, and we've lost, I think, all of our front wing there. It was, yep, we made a lot of contact with Lewis Hamilton there, and we have lost our front wing, but we have overtaken them both, and we will be making a pit stop onto Inters. I think the rain is coming, but all we have to think of is Valtteri Bottas here, and as you can see, the rain has come and we have to make a pit stop onto Inters now because it is wet. It has taken a bit of time to catch up to Bottas, but the rain has come and we are going to be making a pit stop. So the guys behind me already made pit stops onto softs, so they are at a huge disadvantage, but I'm not thinking about them at the moment. So excruciating pit stop here. As you can see, we have to replace our front wing, but yeah, that's the risk we have to make when you're a terrible driver. But now we have to look at overtaking Bottas in the wets now. As you can see, Verstappen seems to be going one more lap here. He's on slicks, so it should be easy to overtake him. I think we're gonna get him here at the next chicane down the inside. Easy does it, scraping the grass a bit there, but we have made the move done, and we go on to catch Valtteri Bottas. As you can see here, we have caught Valtteri Bottas now into the chicane here. But we think twice before doing that. I think he's a bit too far ahead of me. But maybe we'll be able to get him into our favorite little hairpin. We have made tons of overtakes there, and we're gonna try it down the inside. We've gone horribly wide, and Bottas is now allowed to switch back us. So we're very close to him now. We're down his gearbox with DRS, but we have dived down the inside. I think we've made the overtake work. Yes, we have. Give him all the space in the world, but we have overtaken him, and we have completed the last to first challenge. Now that took way longer than I thought it would, but we have managed to overtake the whole field in the MYTEAM default car, in the MYTEAM career mode where there's 22 cars on the field, so I had to overtake 21 cars instead of 19. But guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to follow me on the social media pages down below in the description, and make sure to comment on the video. I really do appreciate the comments that you guys leave down there. So from me, DK Jones, I'll see you next time.